What's happening, people? Today, we are going to be talking about goals and playing well with my friend, Alexander Sørloth. What's up?
Hi, man.
I'm good.
Good.
Life is good. As a striker and as a big guy, a lot of our fans are going to want to understand how you have such good feet. So, how did you train as a younger player?
I think in my early days, it was just about having fun with the ball. So in the summers, because it's in Norway, it's cold in the winter, but in the summers, I went to the pitch at 9 o'clock and stayed there until 7 o'clock in the evening.
Okay.
And just playing fun games in front of the goal with my friends. A lot of 1 against 10, you know, every man for himself. Yeah. And then you learn to control the ball in tight spaces. Yeah. You have to keep it. And I was quite, not small, but I wasn't that big when I was growing up. Okay. So I had to practice a lot with my technique. And then as I grew, I got slow for a minute, and then I had to rely even more on my technique. I learned to control the ball and to protect it and all these kind of things.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, you've come far, right? I mean, from going from playing 1 and 10 in the park to the Norwegian national team, you've had quite the journey. So, I mean, how's the mindset play a role for you with that? I mean, because it's not like it just happened overnight. You know, you had to go through some ups and some downs, and how did you manage that?
Hunger, I think it's the main word, because I always wanted to reach the top. I think at a certain time in my career, I knew that I have all the abilities to reach the top. And then it was just a hunger to score goals, hunger to win, hunger to play well, and that's what's been driving me.
Mm-hmm. Just a side question, because we get this a lot. I mean, guys, they don't understand what you guys go through in order to play. I mean, we see you guys scoring the goals in the games. We see sometimes you guys at training and stuff like that. What do you do off the field in order to keep that hunger alive, or to keep the passion going? And do you think about things before you go to bed? Do you write things down? What else do you do?
It's actually funny. With me, in my later stages in my career, it's all about not thinking too much. So when I'm home, now I have a daughter as well, now I'm home, I don't think too much about football. Yeah. Same with my friends, we rarely speak about football. It's more about having off in the head. You don't think too much about the work, and then when I'm on the pitch, you can be really focused, because you're not, I think if you overthink things, it can be hard for the head, and then you can get sick of football sometimes and stuff. I think for me it works anyways.
Yeah, you got to keep that chill, calm mind. Break us down how your mind is working. The defender is here right on you. You receive a pass right now. What's the first thing you think to do?
Now it depends two things. If the defender is really close and I have body contact, because I'm big, I'm going to use my arm to push him off and then go to the left. Then if you back off a little bit, because sometimes smaller defenders, they know they can't compete physically, so they stay a little bit back. And then it's about trying to turn as quickly as possible. Or on the half turn, just get half a meter and then shoot. Yeah, so it depends on the situation. Because I'm big, I love when it's body contact. So because then I can use my arm, I can turn on him, and also when you're inside the 16,
they can't foul you.
The chance of penalty.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean, it's a tough thing. What about then? How does crosses look like that for you? I mean, as a big guy too, are you trying to beat everybody near post? Do you not mind?
It depends. For me, it's all about where the ball is located, and also who I'm playing with. Right. So I love to talk to my wingers and fullbacks before the games. Like last season in Villarreal, I had a really good connection with 3-4 players in the team, and they always knew, if they had the ball on the line, let's say, normally the defense, they're gonna go like this towards the ball, then you spin off. Okay. You get away from the defender. Right. If the ball is on this height, it's gonna be space between the defense and the goalkeeper, then it's about coming first. Yeah. So it all depends where the ball is laying. Mm-hmm. Also, it's all about relations with the teammates as well. Yeah,
they have to know you and understand how you...
For instance, Gerard Moreno, he's a really good player. I played with him last season. He loved to go inside. He took a look, always to see where I am. Normally, it's gonna come on the back post. So he gives a floater. So then I know I have time. Defenders, they're gonna be like this towards the ball, because that's what the defenders normally do, and I can spin off behind them.
That's great. Then taking it to this, let's say that you've turned up that defender. You've beaten him. I don't know what skill you would use. I don't know. Boom, Otha. There it is. Super fancy. Now you're
Simple is always the best. Yeah.
Simple gets the job done. Now this is another place that a lot of our followers and fans, one-on-one with the goalie, or just trying to understand what's in your mind now.
Now, it's just the corners, bottom corner. I think if you're in this position and you have a good foot, you have a strong shot, almost doesn't matter if you're shooting it there or there, is what you are most comfortable with. Me in this situation, if you see my goals in my career, I'm gonna 9 or 10 times shoot it there, in that corner, because that's what I'm comfortable with.
Right.
Yeah. If I'm from the other side, I'm gonna try to shoot in the far corner. Yeah.
Are you looking at the goalie specifically?
In this situation, I would never look at the goalie.
Never.
Now it's about instincts. Just coming past defenders, everything happened quickly.
Right.
You come here, you see the ball, you know where the goal is as well.
Right.
I know I have a strong shot.
You hit it there every time.
Boom.
Boom. Yeah. I got
that
you.
corner, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Give us just a little quick understanding of how you would take a penalty.
First of all, having the balls in the hands.
Right.
For me, was what I'm comfortable with, placing it.
Yep.
And then I always try to place it in a good spot. Back off, a few steps, look at the goalkeeper.
Okay.
I take 2 steps to the side, almost like an American kicker. And then, this is about the comfort. You have to breathe, have to stay calm, look at the goalkeeper, see what he's thinking, wait for the whistle. Whistle goes, look at the goalkeeper, and then the ball. And this is the same. I know I have power, so I'm not too worried about the goalkeeper.
Right.
If he goes super early, I'm gonna see it.
And then you can change.
And I can change it.
Yeah.
But most of the times, I go for power in the corner.
Yeah. I mean, being sure of your shot is generally the best way to do it. If you know you can put it there, the goalie's not going to stop it.
Because it's 11 meters. If you put it hard in the corner, it's going to go in.
Yeah. In your career, like I said, you've had a journey where it's taken you all sorts of places, and you've done such a great job of continuing to be persistent. And that's one of the big things that we try to preach to the kids, is that you're not going to watch a video and you're not going to end up here in the national team stadium, right? And so how do you deal with setbacks? Or how would you tell yourself now, given the success you're having, to deal with the setbacks and things you had in the past?
I think early in my career, I didn't handle it too well. I was too, as I said earlier, I was thinking too much. I was, putting myself down all the time. And then I had some really good moments in my career. I realized I'm a good football player. That's always going to be the base. So I know I'm a good football player. And of course, you're going to have dips in form. Something's going to happen. But as long as you always believe that you are a good football player, you can still come back up. And then I think that's the foundation. And also my family and friends, they're really good at supporting me. As I said, we don't talk too much about football.
Right.
I think also if you have people around you who always want to speak about football, even when you have bad days, it's kind of like tear you down. So like, take some time off. Yeah, chill. Don't be too. And also, the world doesn't revolve around you. When you had a bad game, you're thinking, oh, everyone saw it. Everyone saw I was bad, blah blah blah. But they don't.
Everybody's got their stuff.
Yeah, everybody got their stuff.
Totally. Okay.
And there's always a next game. That's the most important to think about.
Yeah.
There's a next game, always.
So being here, incredible stadium, obviously. What was it like scoring your first goal here?
That was amazing. It was actually, if I can place you. Yeah. It was against Iceland. It was a friendly game.
Okay.
And then I got, if I remember correctly, I got a high ball in behind the defense.
Okay.
And then I had some time. I had the defender here.
Yep.
I had some time to look up. I saw the goalkeeper coming out.
Right.
And he bounced perfectly around this area.
Okay.
And I just lobbed it over the goalkeeper.
Wow.
In the far corner.
Where did the celebration take you to?
This.
That way.
This corner, yeah. I remember. Now it was amazing.
Or were you just too many?
No, it was amazing. Okay. It was amazing because it was a tough time for the national team, and then we kind of got some new players in, some fresh legs, and it was a good time. It was during the summer, nice. So it was amazing. Yeah.
Okay. My friend, I really appreciate it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you later. Peace.